Hey everybody, what's going on here? Back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the second installment into the Kerri Maniscslco series, and this one I'm talking about is Hunting Prince Dracula. As you can see, I'm in a different room. We're still going to be talking about this book. It was a very, very intriguing book. I give it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm going to explain why. But it's really interesting. This story really ties well together with the first one, and if you have not seen the first one, Stalking Jack the Ripper, check down in the description below. I will leave a link. Again, this is the second installment in the series, and Stalking Jack the Ripper was the first one. Before I get into my video, please, if you are new to my channel or have not yet, please, throughout the video, make sure you hit that like button. And then also, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Your support means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate all this. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So clever Audrey Rose Wadsworth is back at it again in the second installment. So this is leaving off where she was back in London from Stalking the Jack the Ripper, and she heads her way to Romania, where Audrey is actually going to be learning about forensic science and going through a forensic science program in Romania. Throughout this book, she works with a character named Thomas Cresswell. If you have read Stalking Jack the Ripper, you will know Thomas Cresswell from that story as well. So both of them are coming back from the first installment into this story, and they are working together to solve these mysterious murders that are happening around Romania. Now, lots of talk has been happening about Dracula and his immortal soul and vampires. So Romania is known to have all that vampire discussion surrounding it. So what Audrey and Thomas do are they're working together to try to solve what is going on in these mysterious happenings. One case where one of the victims has fang marks, bite marks in their neck, and all of their blood is drained from their body. So that's one of the victims in the story. I'm not going to give too much away from it, but they worked together, and it was a very interesting story. The storyline, it went very well, very smoothly. They arrived in Romania, they are working together, and then obviously the murders happen, and then this is where they really have to start working together. But Audrey and Thomas encounter some difficulties along the way. It goes really well together with the story. This is why I'm giving it 4 out of 5. The ending was good, but I was expecting actually more from the ending. It was still a great ending, and actually I was really shocked when the ending happened, but I wanted more from the ending to actually, to blow my mind. But it was still really solid ending, and again, this is the second installment. It is very interesting, and I highly recommend it. Again, if you have not read the first installment, Stalking Jack the Ripper, watch my review if you want. I highly recommend it. You start from the first book and then work your way on. One last thing before I get into the ending of this video. Audrey is having difficulty pushing away her past, the way she was encountering those Jack the Ripper cases. So they are still haunting her as she's encountering these murders that are happening in Romania. So that is playing a little twist into the story, but in the end, it comes together, and she's a very strong character, very witty, very intelligent. They both keep trying to solve these murders that keep occurring in Romania, in this big, big castle that the forensic science program is taking place in. If you have not read this book, I highly recommend it. It is a very intriguing one. I give Stalking Jack the Ripper 5 stars, and then I gave this one 4 stars. My next one I will be going on to is Escaping Houdini, and I'm very excited for that one as well. Alright everyone, thank you for checking in. This has been a great one. I'm very excited to move on to the third installment of this book. Before I leave, I must say, always read your book cover to cover. We'll see y'all later.